Swami? Yeah, sorry mate, I was just down doing something with my landlord and making something to eat. You still want to watch the broadcast? I'm at Leonardo da Vinci's little hut. I'm about to talk to him and go and fly across on that Leonardo da Vinci's flying. It's like a hang glider thing, but it's an old school medieval one made out of pig skin and leather and shit like that. And I'm going to fly across to the base and kill this high-ranking official lord bastard. The one that helped kill me brother and father and that. Two brothers and father. So do you want to watch it in a minute? I'll show you the main assassination. How you going, Quad? Long time no see, buddy. How you been? Well, you know what I mean, like a week, a few days since I spoke to you in the last party or something. It's just a figure of speech anyway, mate. It's good to see you playing Just Cause 3. How you liking it? Alright. What, you've just started this game, number 3? Oh yeah. How far, where are you up to? You mind me asking? So you've liberated the first city and maybe the second one, and now you're on to the third one, basically. What was it? Something reaction? Terrible reaction. Cool. Sounds good, man. Oh, it's good to see you back. It's nice to have someone, it's nice to have Creekside, Swami, and it's nice to have a couple of older, mature, quieter people in the party for a change, you know what I mean? Because if I remember correctly, you're a pretty professional gamer. You don't mind having a joke and a sense of humour, but you're usually fairly quiet and focusing on your games like Swami and me most of the time. Does that make sense? Which most gamers do that anyway, but some of us put in a little bit more passion and effort to focus on our games, especially an adventurous open-worlded action game like Just Cause 3 or Uncharted 4. Games like that are just so popular. And they're real fun, eh? I actually got the Just Cause 3 collector's box, and the box is still sitting here from about a year and a half ago, or almost 2 years. Still sitting here on top of my coffee table, and it's still got the grappling hook thing around like an ornament thing. It's like it goes around your whole arm, your wrist and that. It's still sitting in there in the wrapper, but on top of the box I've got Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the little platform where you pull the drawer out and the art book and the game things in there. But on top of the platform you've got Jacob, the twin assassins from Jacob and Evie Fry, standing there leaning against his cane with his hands crossed over, and he's got his hood on and he just looks really sick. And then to the side, you've got a side cardboard wall joint onto this little square platform. It's about 1.5 feet high, and then on the back there's like there's a big square bit at the back and a side bit, because it looks like it's a 3D picture of what London's train station looked like back in the 1800s. And the statue of Jacob's just sort of standing right in front of the 3D picture, cardboard backing thing. It's pretty sick. I don't know if you've seen that one particularly, because there's a couple of versions that have come out, 2 or 3 or 4 versions that I've seen. And this is the best one. This is one of the original limited edition ones that came out. I've never seen a collector's edition statue off a game before where they've got a 3D backing on the sides of the walls, and the back has got like a 3D imagery picture to make it look like he's actually standing in London's train station. It looks so cool, man. They're really smart the way they make these things these days, eh? Wouldn't you love to have a job doing that? Being a game background designer or an arts and crafts designer for the characters and things like that? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Are you trying to study and get some stuff going for it? What, like actual technician classes for gaming and all that stuff? That's pretty good, man. Good on you. Or at least you're trying, man. You're doing more than some of my friends. And if I certainly want to stay friends with you if you're going to go into that field. Me and Smimey do. Because you'll be able to give us lots of cool information and we could subscribe to you when you become a mad YouTuber gamer. You've got lots of fans watching your broadcast for all the new games that come out and stuff like that. That's what I want to do. But actually being a designer or a technician, like you said, that's really good. I don't think I could do that. You're probably smarter than me, bro. At least I can admit it. Got to be honest. You'll live longer if you be honest. Oh shit. Toasted tomato, cheese. George Foreman Breville maker. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Put it in the tum. Yum, yum, yum. Put it in the tum. Ugh. need some decent food. Haven't eaten meat or vegetables for many days and weeks. I only get a couple of... I've eaten a fair bit of fruit lately and yogurt, but you go weeks and days without fruit and veg, you start to feel it, especially if you're not eating meat as well as all that. Now I'm starting to eat a bit of fruit and healthy cereal, and I ate a bit of meat the other night. You start to notice the difference, if you know what I mean. What about you fellas? What's your opinion on it? Do you prefer chicken and fish, or rather than meat or beef or pork, or what's the story? No, I said what what kind of food do you like? Like do you like beef or steak, or do you like pork? Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. Say no more. Say no more, my brothers. My brother. Oh, pancake. Who wants a pancake? Who wants a pancake? No, I'll save it for later. I'm getting too carried away now. Swami told me to cook him a hamburger. So I got hungry. I was going to send it to him in the Destiny ship. Or teleport it. Or the big evolved space shuttle. A massive big teleporting ship. It's like a mothership. That's probably the better one, eh? But yeah, it is, because it's bigger. Maybe it's probably quicker too, because it's bigger and got bigger engines. Gotta have a sense of humour, mate. You go crazy otherwise. I tell you what, if we in the next 20 years or something, we might be able to teleport things to each other. You never know, buddy. Things are not far off that, you know. You know what I mean? You like a cup of tea in a bun? Or a pancake in a pipe? Or you'd rather a lesbian in a keg of beer? You can only pick one out of the three, mate. A cup of tea in a bun, a pancake in a pipe, or a fucking lesbian in a fucking keg of beer, man. Which one do you want, buddy? You can only choose one, I said. Oh, I don't mind the pancake and pipe, because I can actually have a pancake and a pipe right now. You can probably have a lesbian in a keg if you're lucky enough and got some money. Isn't that right, Swami? I don't know about Quad. He'll probably have a cup of tea and a bun, won't you, Quad? Or would you rather a pancake and a pipe like me? Hey? Well, why don't you just have a bit of Happy Jack, have a bit of the happy weed, and a cup of tea. No, a pancake and a pipe like me. And you'll be smiling and enjoying your game and laughing. And it'll give you good munchies to eat, lots of good food. Does that sound better? Pancake and a pipe rather than take on the role of Mr. Swami Lesbian Man. That was a good one coming from Quad. He come up with a good joke about you then, buddy. But it's not really a joke. That's the funny thing about it. It's real, isn't it? Isn't it, Quad? Because he's a lesbian. Swami the lesbian, Swami the lesbian. What's that, bro? Cool, man. Sounds funny. Sounds funny to me. Yeah. Is he? Well, you could just invite Tage if you want to, but then just don't go any more than 4 and keep it quiet for a little bit longer, because us 4 are pretty quiet. If we let Houdini and all the other young fellas in, it'll be noisy again. Not that I'm got nothing against Houdini, I just, yeah. Oh, he was doing some pretty good singing there yesterday, wasn't he? He was singing and rapping and joking around and carrying on and that. But he kept kept rapping a bit. He just he gets a bit carried away, but he's just trying to have a sense of humour, I guess, there. But he doesn't realise you can only take the joke so far before people think it's a bit repetitive and a bit stupid. You know what I mean? You like a cup of tea in a bun? Or a fucking oh, that's right, he's a fucking lesbian, so he's always going to have fucking lesbians and kegs. Who, me? Oh, well, don't worry about it, man. It's good with 3 people, because it's just perfect. It's just right. But it would have been good to say good day to Tage, but he's gone offline. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Federer's kicking ass in the Australian Open. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah. Alright, let's have some late lunch. Yummy, yummy, yummy. What'd you have for lunch today, Swami and Quad? Nothing. Pizza? Ooh, nothing and pizza sounds... Why'd you have nothing, Mr. Swami man? Noodle for lunch. So I had one noodle. You're a noodle head. You're a bloody noodle, mate. Did you know that? Yeah, you could have just created something like Quad just said. Put the noodle with something else, like put it on a wheat bick, or put a bit of Vegemite on it, or put it on a fur burger, and chew on your lesbians and trinkets. That sounds good, doesn't it? Well, if you're a bloke and you like meat, you like pink bits on your fur burger. Especially Mr. Swami. He's a lesbian. Sorry? You going to sleep, bro? Where are you from again, bro? Oh, that's right. You're 10 hours again. Oh, I just had to say goodbye to another mate from over near your way last night, and I just got on and we got to talking. We were about to play a game, and one person left, and then he said just what you said. He said, "Oh, I'm going to go to sleep. I'm really tired. I don't want to push my luck. I'd rather get some sleep and come back and play a better game with you." And that's pretty smart. It makes sense, doesn't it? So you're pretty tired, are you, bro? You're overtired. You can't stick around for a game with us or nothing? Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. Can you join tomorrow for a game on Blacklight or something like that, or Destiny or something? Cool, man. Because Creekside was going to help me with Destiny, and I just needed a couple of people to help me on the last 3 missions of the Taken King, if you don't mind. You there, Tage? Tage, can you unmute Creekside and can you unblock Quad, please, brother Tage? No, but he's your friend. There was no offence or anything personal meant. That's what he said. Well, so that means you're taking it seriously and you're taking it to heart, and you think that he meant to hurt you in a big bad way or something. Well, yeah, that's normal. Everybody says things like that. If you're going to take things like that to heart, man, then you're not going to do real good in the game world, in my opinion. Because then you'll be taking everything to heart when we're joking around, or when someone's glitching or doing a mod or a cheat, or or someone's getting extra kills because they're so cool at glitching in fucking GT. I've seen so many people get upset and take things to heart, and then they lose good friends just because of stupid shit like that. So, in my opinion, I'd just forget about it, man, because it's water on a duck's back. Have you ever heard that saying? Quad spoke. He spoke highly about you before, man. When he told us about it. He said he never meant to offend you or nothing. He just asked him to unblock. No, all too late. See, you try to do the right thing and help people. See, I don't even know why you did that, bro. You should have just waited till you left him, let him leave the party, and then invite Tage, because Tage is my friend too. And now it's just put negative energy in the air and make us all feel uncomfortable, and he left uncomfortable too. That's just immature, mate. Not you personally. I'm just saying it's fucking immature from all of us just to go on about it like that. If Dark Souls and old mate are mature grown men and serious genuine gamers and loyal gamers, they would have forgiven each other and moved on, mate, like mature men do. And I know I'm making sense because I've heard other people say it that are in similar situations to you. And I'm only giving you good advice from my heart because I respect Tage. Tage and Swami are my good friends before Quad, I think. Where you gonna go, bro? Oh, to Los Angeles, you mean? To the gamer thing. What about Tage? Why don't you all go? Oh, right. Your uncle lives in Australia, but where are you, Tage? You're in Kiwiland, aren't you? With Swami. So that means he'll be flying straight over you. To the right. No, to the left, sort of across New Zealand a bit. To go to America. As you can see Australia there, and you got New Zealand and Papua New Guinea just above there near North Queensland, and over there you got South and North America to the middle and the left, and Russia and China way back there. Oh wow, I went to school. I wasn't brought up in a barn after all. I know things about the planet. Far out. I must have went to school. That's a bit much. Yeah, send him a big postcard with you and your uncle going, "Hey, bro," or something cool, like put a funny bubbly face in it or something. Wow. His boyfriend. Oh, that nice girl that you were talking about a while ago. Yeah, you were. I remember you were playing a game and you were texting or talking to some girl online or something, and it must be some girl that you're trying to. Well, it sounds like it. The way you explain it to Tage, it sounds like you were talking about a girl. No, you were just telling me. I said, remember I asked you about your girlfriends? Are you having any luck? We were joking around, and old mate left. One of them left, and there was still a few of us in the party, and And then I said, don't say anything personal. I said, just how you going, and are you having any luck with this girl that you said you liked, or you're trying to message or get to know or something? And you said, oh, sort of. Something like that, you said. Sort of. Yeah, even Tage can remember that. No, it wasn't Cyprus. Cyprus is a flirt. No, this is something sincere that about what I heard you talking about some girl you're trying to, and I think it's this girl that you're actually talking about now to Tage. So there you go. It does make a bit of sense, man. You must admit. Come on. No, but I'm not talking about Cyprus. It's got nothing to do with him. I'm remembering something from Swami. Like, you should just play along with it. It's a compliment anyway, bro. Fuck. Use your common sense and your sense of humour and play along and say, yeah, she's a gorgeous girl with big tits and she's got a dick down the side of her fanny as well. Something like that, you know? You know what I mean. Well, me and Swami have been laughing heaps the last few days, and Tage a little bit there in the party the other day, and everyone's just had such a good sense of humour lately. Now, if you were saying that to me, I just would have said, yeah, she got big tits, she rides horses, and she likes little Kiwi blokes named Swami. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he just said, man. What are your ears painted on? Go, Swami. Go, Swami. Go, Swami. Go, Swami. Why not? Is it going to cost you if you go? Nah, you're better off just getting the For Honor game with me on the 12th of February and Tom Clancy's Wildlands. And then calling yourself a real lesbian to do a strip show for you, and that'll be the best birthday celebration you could do with me and enjoy in gaming, rather than go all the way to Los Angeles and get mugged and raped by gangbangers and donkeys. You know what I mean? Yeah, mate. Boys in the hood. They put a hood over your bud when they give it to you in the pud. Yeah. Yeah, man. Drive there, man. But pardon me, excuse me. What's it gonna be, little punky? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. How you paying for it, buddy? Go out. Go. Well, so you say, come with us, Tage, and then when you get to go on the plane, you just, I don't have a ticket, see you, buddy. Or just pinch someone else's ticket when they're not looking. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, because they leave them on counters and on desks and on top of their luggage or near their bag or their handbag or something or wherever, you know. There's lots of ways. It's been done plenty of times. No, it's a smart move because it saves you the fare. And you can spend all the money you would have spent on the fare on lesbians like Swami would if he went to LA. Isn't that right, Tage? See, Tage knows. Tage knows, mate. He agrees, mate. And if you got two people against you because we know that you're a lesbian lover, you got to admit it, mate. You were. Yeah. Oh, you got to put him in this like thing because that's how the thing goes and the thing of the thing. I love the way he words it, eh, and talks. Card inside of the box. Yeah, you only had a couple of dildos and a strap on, didn't you? A dildo and a strap on. What did the guards give a funny look to you when they found your dildo and strap on? Bullshit. You told me your mate said that he was laughing when you went through the beeper machine because it beeped because you got little metal studs on your strap on and you forgot to take your strap on off. So you had to pull your pants down and show them in front of the cameras, in front of the guards. That's pretty funny, man. And then one of the guards started winking at you, so you knew you were in for it when you got into the search room because the guy was going to grab you and, molest you and... Not molest you, but, he'd probably fill you up because he's gay and you're wearing a strap on, Swami. So, fuck, what do you expect? You're going in the room to get a... And Tage, the guard's putting the gloves on and looking at Swami, just winking at him and blowing kisses. And you can see him pulling the gloves down on his hands. That's funny. Guard's just looking at him winking and you can hear the plastic gloves going click when he pulls them on and lets them snap to his wrist while he's looking at Swami. Yeah, they vanished into his big brothel party of widows and daffodils. Widows and daffodils. Genuine. He'll keep his word. He says he's going to go, he'll go. That's a man of his word. Come on. Good girl. Oh, beautiful. Excuse me. Yeah, I got some energy to play some games. Assassinate the baddies. Show Swami how you jump down onto a lesbian. I'm gonna go kill a lesbian killer for you, alright? So he stops murdering your lesbians for you, alright, Swami? Tage told me about your little secret, so I thought I'd go take care of it for you. Isn't that right, Tage? Yeah. Yep. It's like Jack the Ripper out of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This guy's going around killing all the lesbians and all the good-looking ones, and Swami's getting real upset because it's taken his clientele. And he's really getting frustrated now. So someone better do something. I might jump onto Something different. I want to play something different. What games have you got again, Tage? Let me have a quick look here. I've got to remember what my brother's got. Kiwi brother from another mother. Another brother from another mother. Yeah. Oh, look. Overwatch. Payday. Warframe. GTA. Fuck yeah. Go, go, go. Holy crap. You've got fucking 100 games like me. 89 games. How do you do it, man? Sorry? I know. That's right, but isn't some of these games the ones that belong to fucking Swami Head, Mr. Lesbian Lover? Is that right? Oh, God. Why is it always someone's got to be helping that Mr. Lesbian Lover all the time? Sharing accounts, giving him games, giving games back, swapping games, not liking them, ordering kegs without pancakes and pipes, ordering lesbians without the kegs of beer. I don't know. What's got into you, Swami? Tage is a loyal warrior, mate. He'll always tell his other brothers of the other brothers of the brotherhood, mate. Can't keep nothing away. If he's 100% loyal, see, so you can't hide your lesbian actions from us, mate. Isn't that right, Tage? He's caught out, red-handed, with his hand in the cookie jar. Does that make sense? Swami got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Swami got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Go get him. Go. Get him. Get the turkeys. Watch them. Go and eat them. Don't let them eat my veggies. Rip their necks out and chew their blood and eat their heart and liver, and you'll get lots of protein and good stuff, Jazzy girl. You're a working dog, a hunter dog. Your blood and ancestry is cast down from wolves and dingoes, and that's a proven fact. And all working dogs and purebred working dogs are the ones that have got 1.7% more of the ancestry breed from the wolves and shit like that. There's certain breeds that have got a bit more than others, and my dog's one of them, because she's a purebred sheepdog, working dog. And she's very intelligent. She hunts, and as soon as she sees a turkey or a chicken or a fucking cow or something, she just wants to chase it and muster it up and bite it around the ankles and kill it and eat it and hunt it. Because it's in their blood, like the wolves, you know? So lucky to have this dog, eh? She was given to me as a gift because somebody ran over my little tiny blue heeler Jack Russell. His name was Alfie. After the great Alfie Langer, who came back after a few years of retirement, going over to play Union, and Wayne Bennett from the Australian coach for the international rugby team and for the Queensland State of Origin champion team, who won last year. Yeah, we're going to win this year as well, so get it into your New South Wales cockroaches. Well, I'm a Queensland cane toad, mate. The cane toads will jump, they'll spit their poison onto the cockroach legs, they'll get entangled, and while they're there trying to run with the ball, the cane toad will jump up and land on them and squash them. And that's like a theoretical, funny way of looking at the Queensland cane toads, which is the actual reality football players, and then there's the cockroach New South Wales football players. So technically that's what really happens, because the cane toads have kicked their ass for the past 10 years. So we're champions. Yeah, I just got off track there. Sorry, mate. Oh, shit. No, but, yeah, Wayne Bennett, he brought Alfie Langer back in one of the last State of Origins. He brought him back into the game, and Alfie Langer got the ball, and he did a dummy and a step, and he got tackled, and he twisted, like, up in the air, sort of twisted up and around, and sort of twisted and stretched the ball over the line, just over the line. Like, it was one of the most maddest tries ever in the history of State of Origin football. And, you know, State of Origin is like it's as big as when your Kiwi All Blacks play Australia. That's how big it is. You know what I mean? It's like as big as some of the international games. And it's just a lot of pride and a lot of passion from two of the most powerful football states in the whole of Australia. Queensland and New South Wales. And I'm a Queenslander through and through. I go for the Brisbane Broncos. I did go for the Brisbane Lions, but they've gone down the shit sheet. And when I went to live in Ballarat on the border of New South and Victoria and further down, I was going for Collingwood Magpies because they're a really good team. And my ex-fiance's father went for them. But it's basically just the Broncos through and through, mate. The Brisbane Broncos, and I also go for the Denver Broncos in America, who won the Super Bowl just last year. Yeah! So, yeah, if you ever want to have a bet, you can bet me. Or bet a game. Or, $10 PSN, something like that. Just for fun, I don't care if I lose, I just do it for fun because I know my football really well. So you'd want to be pretty smart and you'd want to know your football teams if you want to win a bet against me, put it that way. Because I played football for 5 years, I played soccer for 4 years, did karate universal with a bit of grass hockey, boxing all my life. I've done a bit of kickboxing mixed in with it because karate universal is where you got 3 or 4 instructors. They got judo, karate, kickboxing, a bit of a mixture. And then over these last 20 years since I've fallen in love and had a kid and whatever, I'm still pretty young. But I've done a lot of, Wing Chun, Kung Fu, Tai Chi, yoga. I'm soon, once I get my motorbike and that, and the learners, I'll be starting a new class of Aikido or Wing Chun or something like that. Or I might even go up and do some Malcolm Su Kung Fu again, which is the Bruce Lee styles mixed in with a couple of their own styles as well. It's like a massive big Kung Fu dojo in Queensland. It's pretty well known, man. You type up Malcolm Su Kung Fu online and watch what comes out. You'll blow your mind. Yeah, I'm a pretty experienced guy when it comes to playing a lot of the old games and, just travelling around and going through car accidents and people robbing me and having friends that have been your friends for most of your life since you're a young fella, and then they turn around, stab you in the back or rob you or do something really shocking, Like, I've been through a lot of different stuff. I've even got a bullet wound in my foot and a stab wound in my shoulder, a big stab wound in my stomach from 3 young gangsters. I came over from Ipswich, which is a city miles and miles away on a train, to see my parents because I'd just got a job. I went to an interview and I had a 6 days a week form work carpenter's job travelling around Australia. It's like a engineer, cross between an engineer and a carpenter sort of thing, and a concreter sort of, yeah. And I was travelling around Australia on this apprenticeship. I had a nail bag on. I was ready to start everything. It was the best day of my life, mate, because it was one of the best jobs I ever had when I was, about in between 18 and 22 or something. And then when I was walking through the park, I seen these 3 young fellas, 15-year-olds, and they were younger than me, and I'd never done nothing wrong to them or anything. But when I turned, they said something, and when I sort of turned back a bit, they went poof and just stabbed me straight just underneath your chest muscles, just underneath, right in the middle where your solar plexus are, and it punctured my kidney, my liver, my bowels and everything. And I jumped in the car. I knew that I was bleeding. I was about to grab the hammer on the side of my nail bag and start smashing these guys up, but I knew it would have been worse. And I was in, I was in adrenaline and shock mode, where you're looking at the blood and you're thinking, fuck, what's the first thing you should do? So I jumped straight in the car and drove just 2 small streets to my parents. And you know how you see in documentaries and movies, like in real life, when you've got a powerful release of serotonin and endorphins and adrenaline, every man can be 3 to 7 times stronger than the usual strength. That's very true to a certain extent. You know that, don't you? It's been done before. Well, I ripped off the security screen door, which is very hard. No one could rip it off. Even Hulk Hogan could probably rip it off after a lot of pulling and struggling. That's how strong security screen doors are these days, usually. And I ripped the thing off with one hand, man, because I was in such an adrenaline state from being stabbed. And my mum said, "You've wrecked my door, you've wrecked the fucking door, that cost hundreds of dollars." I said, "Fuck the door." I said, "I've been stabbed by 3 little punk wankers." And my dad lifted up my thing and I was hanging out and bleeding. And then instead of waiting 20 minutes to call an ambulance, what would be the smart thing? Jump straight in the car with the people that I was with and drive there, yeah. So otherwise I would have bled fucking half to death. And by the time I got there, I went through the sliding doors, and you know the big doors that swing in and open? Some hospitals still have those big swinging doors where you got to push on them to get through and they'll still swing a bit. There's 2 big square windows there, and the guy was looking at me, and I'm holding my chest with a towel full of blood. And I remember getting to those doors, and then I woke up a couple of hours later with the screaming in pain. Am I going to die? It's hurting. Am I going to die? What's happening? It's killing. And they said, "No, you're not going to die. It's all right. It's all right." And then all of a sudden, I woke up a few days later with 2 homicide murder detectives standing over me saying, "How you going, mate? You've been through a bit of an ordeal. We've got the blokes and we've got the knife with the evidence and the blood. It's all going to go good, mate." All right. But that was totally the opposite of what happened. I got badgered by their lawyer. I got treated like shit. I never got any witness protection or, victim support help and all that shit, because I never did nothing. I didn't deserve to be stabbed and half killed. I had a job to start, a career. I would have had a kid with my ex-fiance and everything by now. I would have been set up with a family. You know what I mean? But it's good because I've still ended up having a kid. I just fell in love with the right lady, because this lady that I've been with now for a few years, my girlfriend, it's the best thing that I could ever ask for, man, because she's looked after me so much, hey? So I cherish her more than anything. So if you ever get a girl, fellas, that's very loyal to you and she's faithful and she wants to love you forever and all that sort of stuff, make sure you keep her, because they're hard to find and not many girls will want to do that. You know, you'll get some over the next 10 to 15 years. That's the prime years for you fellas. Okay? Because you're both fucking in between 10 and 20, I'm pretty sure. So I can guarantee you over this next 10 years is going to be the first 5, especially this next 5 to 10 years. Because that's when you're going to start dating and having lots more girlfriends, and Swami's probably going to have another 69 lesbians by then. Don't you reckon, Tage? That's a funny one, eh? I like that one. Yeah, so there's my bit of a story that I shared with you. That happened many years ago, and I've still got the scar on my chest. And Paul Carter, no win, no pay, meaning their lawyers, if you don't win, you don't have to pay out. They reckon that I was worth up to $400,000 or something, and he beat it. He fought the non-parole, got 3 years of the non-parole period or some crap, and he appealed it and fought it and beat it. And because it's not active, my time limit on the compensation doesn't come into play until we take him back to court and charge him again. So I've got to find a professional lawyer that wants to deal with my case, because no one deserves to be treated like that and get away with it. And it's destroyed my life, and I've got injuries, and I had more accidents, and it's pretty much put me over the rails with anxiety and trauma and things, and depression and things like that. But I still worked like construction and worked hard jobs, and still was a pretty decent person, man, over the years. Like, you know, don't get me wrong. The last few years I've got hit by a car on a bike riding home with my groceries on a mountain bike. I got attacked by a drunk and split my hand open and got nerve damage in my left hand. And he was just a drunk idiot. I did nothing wrong there either. So I've had a lot of bad luck where I've been innocent in almost every situation, fellas. So you'll notice, you'll go through some things like that yourselves one day, and you'll know exactly what I mean. But no matter how hard life is, no matter how bad your situation is or how bad things can get, that's right. whatever knocks you down only makes you get back up stronger. Does that make sense? So whenever you fall down, just get up with 5 extra lots of energy and confidence, you know? Because we can do all things through Buddha or Christ who strengthens us. Amen. I'm a bit of a Christian, but I'm a bit of a Buddhist, so I'm like half and half. Because I like to have an open mind, and because Bruce Lee had a lot to do with Buddhism, and Buddhism is one of the most popular spiritual things across the world today, and because they're the most purest and most honest, most pleasant, peaceful, clean people that I've ever met in my life, man. Because when you look at it scientifically and biologically and medically, it's been proven that they are one of the most purest, spiritual, clean, devoted people out of all the different religions and Christianities, mate. I'm telling you, and I'm sure yous believe that too. Yous being gamers and young blokes and being Kiwis for starters, yous should know exactly where I'm coming from. Anything to do with Buddhism or Bruce Lee, everybody loves that shit. You know what I mean? Does it make sense a bit now? Yeah. Because Bruce Lee was a Buddhist and he was devoted and he got taught by Buddhist masters and shit. And some of my masters and people like my best mate, Shane Richards, he got taught by, he went to the Melbourne studio with one of Bruce Lee's great uncles or cousins that's still alive, or his great nephew or whatever. And there's still some of Bruce Lee's family around today, even some of his daughter or great-granddaughters or whatever. There's a few of them getting around now. Yeah, and he took it on and taught me a little bit of it when I was younger, years ago. He even got the Kung Fu mitt bags. They're like a Hessian bag, like an old school Chinese thing from over in one of the Buddha camps where they make with the old Hessian bag. And it's got all little Kung Fu, little iron balls in it. So you can... some of the things they used to get you to do, you'd have to do like an hour or two of holding your 5 fingertip points, like, you know, like holding your, like, you know, Jim Carrey, how he does the claw in La La, he goes, watch out, the claw's gonna get ya, raw, and he lifts his hand up, and he points his fingers down, each finger's pointed down with his thumb, and so that means if you point all your points of each thumb and finger down, and then hit your hand, each point's gonna hit your hand, isn't it? So that's exactly what we had to do on the Kung Fu iron mitt bags. You'd hit those mesh bags, big square bag, with little, like sinkers, you know, little iron balls, and you do that for an hour, that's like 3,000 times or something. Your fingers are going to be so tough, the muscles and the endings on the end, and then when you do some of those moves and hits on people on death strikes and pressure points, like some of the shit I've learnt, could you imagine how hard your fingers would be when you do that to someone after doing that for ages? Yeah, mine aren't that good, but my mates, what do you say? Like what? I didn't catch on to that. I thought you said something else. Oh, you fucking dickhead. Smart ass. You got me with your accent, because I can never fucking get your accent, you cheeky bastard. Get him, Tage. Get him, Tage. Well, I hope you enjoyed my stories and my sharing some of my experiences and stuff with you. I hope you got something out of it. Just remember to always be strong, always be honest and loyal, and don't let nothing get you down. Like Swami said before, no matter how hard you fall down and stumble, just get back up 10 times stronger and more confident, mate. Never let someone take away your pride. Even if they're beating you in a fight or beating you in a game or ripping you off at school or at university, or your mates went out partying with your girls and he's done the wrong thing and hurt your feeling because he's done something with the girl that you were liking or something like that, that's disrespectful too. Like, don't let that get you down either. Just talk to your mate, be straightforward, be honest to each other, tell them how you feel. That's what men do. They be staunch and they be honest. That's the best advice I can give you. I'll shut up now. How did you get gold guns? I thought you just said that, but what about the glitch thing? What's the glitch again? You said something to me about it the other day. Oh, mad. That's pretty cool. I think I seen someone do that the other day. Someone was floating in midair, wasn't they? Yeah, you want to be careful there. I'm just going to invite Bones Drake to the party. Can you open it up one, please? No, I'll just suggest someone to you and you just invite him, mate. He's not a dickhead like other people. I'm not going to say any names, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He's not a squealer or a noob or a magic man who scams everybody. He's just a young fella that likes to play good games. You know Bones Drake. He was in the party with us the other night. And he's alright. He plays Grand Theft Auto, GT, and there you go. I just sent a suggest to you, Swami. No, it's too late now, man. We've already done it. Oh, he's in a party with one other person. That's probably why. Oh, yeah, it's the Unstoppable. He's a good gamer, that guy, I think. Yeah, he's from the United States. Got 10 games. Ride your donkey. It's a fucking funny one, mate. Swami's alright, he can ride his lesbians all the way home. Is that right, Swami? Swami, brother. Yeah, well, you said you like lesbians, so you must be able to. You, Tage? Well, they're lesbians, they're women. Of course they want to be ridden. I mean, they want to ride you, like a black stallion. What the hell?
God damn.
Jesus. God will intervene in the face of their creator. God the Father, 2 billion souls will convert as a...
Oh my god.
Did you write this, Swami?
You come over here, and you gotta like move to the side and grapple at the same time. Like, what,
Swami,
then?
when you were watching my broadcast before, someone's written in this thing, it says, Jesus, ... who spit in the face of their creator, God the Father, 2 billion souls will convert as a result of these messages. Tuesday, January the 3rd, 2012, at 15:30, El Granviso Men's Ages.com. Do you know what that means, Swami?
Stop moving, Tage. Nope.
How can you not aim?
So why would someone watch a broadcast and then write some Christian shit on there with all these app things like .com, January... doesn't matter. Obviously you don't know nothing about that type of shit, brother, because you would have answered me otherwise.
Yeah, they're probably scamming you. Like how they read on Dark Souls' video, go to this website and get a free car or some shit.
Yeah? Well, why would it say Tuesday, January the 3rd, 2012 at, like, you know, like, .gg at Gmail, like, it's got 2012 at, and it's got 15:30, meaning, 3:30 or something, isn't it?
Probably, copy and pasted it.
Yeah, 3:30. That's 1500 hours army time. And it's got El Gran Viso with a little line, mensages.com. mensages.com.
What?
I'll send you a screenshot. I'll send you a screenshot or watch the broadcast and you'll see exactly what I mean. I'll send you both one. It's really weird shit. I don't know what he means by that, but I'm going to try and look it up. He's obviously wanting me to look it up, so I'll have it sus. Alright, I'll send it to you now. That is weird shit, man. Why would you write this stuff? It seems like he's a full-on Christian trying to get the message out to other people. That's obviously, lots of people do shit like that all the time, man. That's weird, but this is just a bit weird. Trust me, I've never even seen anything like this before, bro. When you read it out and give me your interpretation of what you think it means when you read it out. Swami, is that alright? Just 2 minutes of your time and then I'll let you get back to your game. Sorry, mate. And you tell me what you think, man, because that's weird shit, eh? I'm back in it, still reading it. Spit in the
Where are
face.
you, Ted?
He must have heard me say God's name in vain or something. And then when he watched the broadcast, he's trying to. But why would you write all these app.com shit, like your email shit, and unless he must be a genuine Christian? To me, that's a genuine Bible bashing Christian, or an actual genuine Christian just trying to get the word out.
Yeah.
You read it. What do you think, Swami?
Tage, come look at me right now. Real quick.
We'll look at him first, then read it.
Sure.
I wonder if you can see me.
Don't forget to save the video clip if you do that funny glitch
I'm
again.
down bottom, Tage. At the staircase.
Try and go through the
All
wall
way
again.
The staircase where I was outside, okay?
When you get a chance, just read it and tell me, okay, Swami?
Yeah.
Please.
Tage, come on, before the timer!
It's nice to have
Oh,
people's
right.
opinions.
I said I'm at the same spot. But like at the stair part. Come on!
You flew!
Oh,
See,
Colin.
but not very
Down!
far.
Can you see me?
What
Can
were you
you
expecting?
see
I
me?
see a little bit of your
I'm in
body.
the wall, bitch!
All right,
I can see a little
Could
bit
you
of
see
your
me?
body.
lands here.
Tiny
Maybe I can
bit
find
of your
some way
body.
to extend the duration of the flight.
Ezio,
Yeah, I can see like
Ezio.
a bit of your arm.
we must hurry.
Antonio,
Okay,
this is Leonardo,
I'm
the
gonna
master
leave.
inventor who
It's all
built
upon
these
mine.
pezzo di merda.
Master
It's
inventor.
the machine's fault. It's mine.
But hold on, I wanna look at Dan's
Check to my blueprints. Just
screenshot real
impossible.
quick.
Don't know how to extend the flight. Ah, che idea del cazzo.
He just threw the paper in the fire, and then the fire lifted up from the heat and the wind, and that's how he worked out how to
Of course.
get Ezio across
Genio.
What is he
to
doing now?
fly to the base.
Rise
Up
as
quick
speeds
at
fire.
about noon, just know I had to be in comp soon.
Leonardo, what good
Gotta
is
get
one fire
drunk before
going
the
to do?
day
Not
begins.
one fire.
Before my mother starts
A
bitching
dozen
about my
built all across
friends.
the city, enough to carry you from here all the way to the Palazzo Ducale.
They're all across the city, enough to carry you all the way to the Palazzo. There's chimneys, fire chimneys all the way across the city.
Capisco.
Jesus
I don't
I
know.
Christ.
meant to do that, but you are forgetting about the
Two
guards.
of these.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I will take care of them.
I'll give the order to have my men moving behind you. And
What?
hold the
I've already
locations.
done that.
They'll light them all up the second the sun.
Tuesday, January.
Take care of the guards so Antonio and his men can light the fires needed to provide lift for the flying machine.
Maybe it's like. Wait.
What'd you think, bro?
What's the message?
you-
Tuesday, January 3rd, 2012. I think this is an old message because this is Tuesday, January the 3rd, 2012.
Yeah, but that could be like, why would he put 2012 at, like, with his email? Like, how can it be an old message? I would have seen it before, man. Doesn't make sense.
No, like he
Maybe
probably
he-
like.
Yeah, but he could have worded it like that. He could have just lettered it like that.
Yeah,
You never
now that
know.
I think about it.
I don't know.
Wait, where's my phone real quick?
It's just
I'm gonna
strange.
search up that word. That he
Yeah,
put at
you
the
search
bottom.
up El Gran Viso is a name of a similar name to a gamer tag guy that I just recently met. So he could be just some fanatical, real passionate Christian fella, and he's just trying to share shit, and he's just put in 2012 by mistake, or he's put it in because that's his abbreviation for some meaning or some shit. I don't know. Oh well.
Wait, Sage, I want to search up this thing real quick. Oh my god, Sage, Jacksepticeye replied to it.
Yeah.
What happened?
No. It was a
Who
joke.
replied what?
No, it was a joke.
Ha 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 ha!
Leave this place! As you value your life, run!
Healing service.
Oh, I found something about it then. got something to do with Jesus.
Remember your training.
Dan, that word got something to do with Jesus.
I know that, bro. I know that. I knew that already. That's not what I'm talking about. It's not about that. It's just what the fuck's it all about and why and who and whatever.
You know what to do, Snake.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Jabbo. I am the God.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, yeah. Come on, puppy. Come on. Good girl.
Tage, how come you kept coming online, then offline, then online, then offline?
Yeah, Tage. Offline and online.
So logging off my account and logging back on because I kept turning on his for and off and on, and I accidentally turned it off like twice, and turned it on like twice.
Yeah, no, but you like turned it off, then on.
What, you mean your network? You turn the network connection?
Turned it back on.
No, I was just because I turned it off and then I accidentally was going to plug my charger in and then
What do you mean you turned it off? The actual machine or the network connection?
yeah, PS4.
Alright.
Okay, I actually thought, his, Glaz's recoil would have been high, because how OP his gun is. He's barely got any recoil. They're like, it literally looks like a fucking sandwich. That's how, like, good his recoil was. Like, if you look at the recoil path, it's like, off, like, lying on top of each other. And that's really...
I need to get a suppressor for blitzers. Just to...
Let's go Glaz, just because that recoil.
It's always that, it's always been that.
Yeah, I know, but I never knew that it was that good. And plus, I want to see how good I am with him now, because, you know, that you gave me.
Oh yeah, the sit-in. Yeah, they're real good.
Oh, shit!
Yeah,
I should have been Thatcher, but then I realized that guy's Thatcher.
I was going, right.
I was gonna be Blitz, and then I was gonna be Thatcher.
Like that, asshole.
Yeah, why you like fetching now, though?
I don't know, I just like his shotgun and his EMP. I don't know why.
Wow.
Why, they got a problem with me liking Thatcher?
No. He's like a good character to having a... I'm not even gonna bother in your journey.
But that would have been so OP if I done that. Well, if we actually find that that map, I'm actually gonna do that.
Oh wow.
But I'm not gonna kill anyone.
Well,
Cause I don't want to get banned for that shit. Nah, I'll just break down that door.
next mention on blue blocks? Yeah.
Look at the glitch. He's having a spack attack. Look. He's having a heart attack, man. Classic.
Pretty properly soon.